So the year before I had the channel, I had a few Twitter followers. It was mostly poker stuff I put up on Twitter. I had a 1,000 hours in 100 days challenge, and that was the dedication to the hours, starting in Oklahoma. It finished in Vegas. But from, April 20th, 2021 through I think June 9th, I made $3,009 in about 441 hours in WinStar. So the hourly was 6 something, it's on the screen. And because I was playing so many hours, the money at the end of the month wasn't really that bad. I remember, so 10 a day, 1,000 hours in 100 days, I need to play 10 hours a day. I remember through 34 days, I was averaging 9 hours, 59 minutes per day. I was right there. So if you take, just based it on averages, this wasn't necessarily my first 30 days, but if you just base it on averages, 30 days, I was playing about 10 hours a day. I was 1 minute off of that. So that's 300 hours, and multiply that by the 6 and change I was making per hour. It's a little over $2,000 for the month, which is still less than I expect to make in a typical month, but for how bad every single run out was, it's really not an awful amount. Yes, it was frustrating to put in so many hours and have like so many hands that I feel like I played well and not have a lot of money to show for it, and just think, okay, 30 days is done. Forget how much time you put into poker and how bad the runouts were on like every board possible. All right, over $2,000, that's fine. Not awful, way better than a month in the red, way better than a losing month, way better than a break-even month. So if there is a dedication to the hours, something like that stretch in Oklahoma, or that stretch at the start in Council Bluffs, or like this stretch in California, wouldn't be that bad. So 2 of those I did not pound the hours, 1 of them I did, and it was like fine financially. It was more frustrating like mentally than financially, but yeah, so those are the 3 stretches I've had where it was an odd combination of winning, but not much. And yeah, this one in California, not many hours to show for it at all. So the amount at the end was 816. Not great by any means. Still better than losing. I mean, it's a lot better than losing $816. It's a lot better than making 0. But yeah, those games, real tough to control the size of the pot. I don't know what it's like for other people. I know like it's just a very small amount of hands I win, just normally, like whatever amount of like hands I get to the turn, whatever that number is, it's like a very low percentage where I actually end up winning. In Vegas and in other cities, somehow I could pull this off in Council Bluffs also. When I win, it's large. And when I sense I'm losing, I can keep the pot small and lose small to medium. So even if I only win like 20% of the hands where I get to the turn, I can turn a profit. In Council Bluffs, that's real tough. That's like a lot of losing, and those are a lot of losing hands that have a very high severity. So it was difficult out there. So there you have it, the 3 stretches in my life. Everyone was asking for California. I found 2 other stretches in the data that were similar. In Oklahoma, it was like pretty low volatility, just a very small amount of money per hour. And in Council Bluffs, it was actually fairly consistent on the non-all-ins, and on the all-ins it was like as bad as I could possibly imagine. But there you have it, what happened over the summer, and 2 other stretches to compare, and hope you were entertained and enjoyed all the stats. And remember, rice is a spoon food.